So look up, please. Get a sheet of paper out. All right. And today's lesson is all about, actually this whole week is dealing with area. All right. Now I know you guys have done area before. All right. So again, it's all formula based. All right. It's all formula based. But today we're going to talk about circumference. Who remembers what circumference is? What is circumference? No, I kind of misled you. I jumped ahead a little bit. What is it? Yeah, it's just the distance around the circle. All right, it's the distance around the circle. Normally, when you go around something, it's called what? When you go around, it's called perimeter. That is exactly right. It's called perimeter. But in this case, since we're dealing with a circle, since the circle doesn't really have any sides, we give it a new name. It's called circumference. All right? And again, circumference is the same as the perimeter. All right? Now, can anybody remind me what the formula from last year, the circumference formula, was? Tell me.
I think it was
Yes, it is. Very, very, very good. The diameter times pi. So we say the circumference is equal to pi times the diameter. And what's 12 called in this case right here? 12 is the diameter. However, number 2, in question number 2, what's that called right there? The what? The radius. All right. Now, what's the relationship between the diameter and the radius? Can anybody tell me? Tell me.
the radius is half of the diameter.
The radius is half the diameter, or the diameter is what? Twice the radius. So right above that, I want you to write down diameter is always twice the radius. The diameter is always twice the radius. That's why they gave you 2 formulas for circumference. All right? So now, this, if what? This, let's highlight something for you, is called the diameter. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
And this is called the what?
Radius is half.
The radius is half the diameter, or the diameter is twice as big as the radius. Do you agree with that? Right? Now, underneath that first formula, I then want you to write or. There's another common formula. The circumference is what? What's another formula?
Oh,
You remember?
diameter plus
No. That's actually area. What's the relationship between the diameter and the radius, guys? I want to show you something. Look up. Make sure you're seeing this. The diameter is twice the radius, correct? So, see this D right here? I'm going to change it to what? Twice the radius. Or pi times 2r. Now, we don't write it like that. We write it like this. C equals 2 pi r. So those are your 2 formulas. All right, you can say the circumference is pi times the diameter, or you can say it's 2 times pi times the radius. All right, does anybody remember about what pi is? What is it? Yeah, but do you have a pi button on your calculator? So hit the pi button on your calculator. All right. Yes, sir. What color was it? Oh yeah. Yeah. Go look real quick, please. Hurry up. What is it?
1415. 92654.
Yeah, there you go. It just keeps going. Okay, so pi is called an irrational number. There's no way to make it a fraction. All right, so that's the decimal approximation. Now, above the top of your paper, here's what I want you to write down. I don't want you to say pi is 3.14. The definition of pi is actually the circumference divided by the diameter. Whenever you take the circumference of a circle and you divide it by the diameter, they realize, wow, it's about the same, always. All right, that's why they gave it a special name. The circumference of or pi is the circumference divided by the diameter. So what is pi again, guys? Yeah, circumference divided by diameter. It's not 3.14. All right? That's the numerical approximation of pi. All right? Pi is defined as the circumference divided by the diameter. Yes?
How could it happen to be like 2 times pi?
As opposed to what? Pi times diameter is the same as 2 times pi times r. You hear me? All right, so now for question number 1, on your paper, you're going to write the formula. Why are we writing the formula? Because on the test, am I going to give you the formula? No formulas on the test. You have to know it. So circumference again, write it down. Pi times the diameter. So underneath that, you write circumference equals pi. What's the diameter, please?
6.
What's the diameter, please? 12. Now you take out your calculator and you just go 12 and then just hit the pi button and then hit equals. What? Then hit enter. And it just leaves it as pi? Okay, I'm going to show you how to change it on your calculator. All right, so if you do 12 times pi, all right, that worked out to be to 2 decimal places. What did you get?
37.
0.70, and then we would do inches. Then we would do inches. I want the units down. All right, is that correct? 37.69, and then we round it, right? Okay. I'll show you on your calculator. No, you want it in your class. Okay, so anybody have any issues with that? Anybody have any issues? All right, here we go. Let's check out number 2 now. Number 2, again, I kind of prefer pi times the diameter. So I'm going to write circumference equals pi times the diameter. Circumference equals pi, but what is the diameter? What is the diameter? 8. So pi times 8. So everybody do pi times 8 on their calculator. And Chloe, tell me what that is to 2 decimal places. 25 point what? 13. What's the unit? Feet. Beautiful. Aiden. Good job, man. Thanks for the word to you. This is the first time ever. First time ever. All right. You guys, I haven't been able to say that yet. So maybe tomorrow. All right. Number 3. All right, Harrison. Tell me what to do. First, we write the formula. Yep, I'm going to put pi times d down. And underneath that, I'm going to do c equals pi times, again, 16.2. That was very good. All right, and then you tell me what that is. Notice I put squiggly lines because they're approximately. 81, 89, and then centimeters. Anybody got a problem? What?
You have to squiggly lines.
No, they're not equal. I don't want you to put equal. I want you to put squiggly lines. But on a test, if you put equal signs, do I really care?
No.
I don't really care. I'm just trying to show you there's a difference between approximately and equal. Do you agree with me on that? All right, you should understand that. Approximately is the squiggly line. That shows the person that you've estimated. All right. Number 4. So now they just didn't draw the picture for you. They didn't draw the picture. All right. What? All right, go. Write the formula.
So, C equals 5 times the diameter.
Yep.
And then its circumference equals 5 times 21.
Why?
Oh wait, that's the diameter.
Yep.
5 times 10.5.
All right, now I'm looking for the approximation.
Um, 39.
Everybody okay with that? What?
Yeah, me too. I didn't know. Oh wait, no, I misread that. This 32.9.
Is that right? 30.
No, 32.99.
Come on, man. 32.99. Wow.
That sounds
Yeah. No. All right. Number 5. Lexi, you good?
Yeah.
All right. Tell me what to do, kiddo.
Circumference equals 5.
That's correct.
And then circumference equals 5.
Bless you. Wait a minute. Double 3, what do I get? And then double 0.6. 1.2. 60 cents times 2 is $1.20. You agree now? So that would be what? That is correct. All right, so now give me that approximation, kid. Everybody happy with that? All right, so here we go. So James, why don't you read number 6 for me, please?
In ancient universal discovery of the thought to have built more than 4,000 years. The ancient circle has a circumference of about 21.3 meters. What is the radius of the circle?
Wow, okay, so now we're working backwards. All right, so I want everybody to write down the formula again. Circumference equals pi times the diameter. Everybody happy with that? Now, what is the circumference again?
21.3.
James? 21.3. So I replace the circumference with 21.3 equals pi times the diameter. Now, how do I work backwards on this, James? What do I do?
21.3.
That is correct. So I want everybody to write down diameter equals 21.3 divided by pi, and give me that approximation.
6.7.
How much?
6.7.
About 6.78, and that would be meters, correct? Is that the correct answer, though?
No.
No, because they want the what?
The radius
So what do I have to do?
divided by 2.
Yes, divide that answer by 2. So my radius is approximately 3.39 meters. Everybody happy with that? What?
I wrote all my problems.
Oh my goodness. All right. You said keep it up there for a second. So.
No. Like more like 5. No, not.
All right, come on,
10.
let's go. Stop talking. You're wasting time. Oh, we got a problem.
I don't understand. Like, I don't understand how when you did 21 should be divided by pi.
Because we're isolated, we're trying to find the radius, right? So I'm going to find the diameter first. So to find the diameter, what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide both sides by pi.
And then also might be available.
Okay, so we're not worried about it right this second. All right, in a minute we'll find out what the problem is. You know your passwords, right? Okay. All right, so hold on. We'll get there. All right, does anybody have any questions with that?
Yeah.
Anybody have any other issues? What?
So when you have to find the circumference, you just have to.
Yeah, if you want to find the diameter, divide by pi. All right, but if they want the radius, then you have to take the diameter and divide it by 2. Is everybody comfortable with that? All right. So I'm going to. I want everybody to look at number. Man, some of these are really good questions, guys. No, we're on number 19. I want everybody to go to number 19. Shh. Everybody look at 19, please. Super, super duper important. All right, Lucas, I want you to read it to me.
The tower at Philadelphia City Hall contains 4 clocks that have a radius of about 3.96 meters. Find how far the minute hand travels after each number of rotations around the clock face. Run to the nearest hundred.
Okay, so what does it mean if I went 2 rotations? What does that mean? Can you tell me? Lucas? What is it?
The thing goes around the clock face.
The thing goes around the clock twice. So what is it measuring if it goes around twice?
The circumference times 2.
Yes, very good. The circumference times 2. Listen, we're not going to do it. You're just paying attention. All right, you're going to go back and do it. I just want to make sure you understand it. Lucas, that was a great explanation. Circumference times 2. Okay, so if I do a half a rotation, who's going to explain that? How do I find halfway around the circle? That's just called what? No. Tell me.
It's a circumference divided by 2.
Yeah, that's all it is, right? If you just go halfway, it's circumference divided by 2. True? Now again, listen, I know sometimes, guys, you listen to me. I'm super proud of you. All right, this is hard. All right, so I'm telling you, if you don't know something, you cannot sit there and not raise your hand. I'll try to do a better job explaining it. Right? If somebody says a half a rotation, does everybody understand that's just half of the circumference? If I say we go 2 rotations, that means we're just going what? Yeah, the circumference times 2. Is everybody okay with that now? All right. Now, again, I'm trying to make sure when I collect your work tomorrow, you guys are going to be mad at me. I want you to write down the formula, and then I want you to plug in the number, and then after you do that, you can use your calculator. Is everybody hearing me? All right, but I want the formulas written out because I want you to try to do what? Memorize the formula. The more you write it, it'll put it in your long-term memory. All right, is everybody good with that? So write the formula every single time. All right, then plug in the numbers, and then use your calculator. That's perfectly fine. All right, now I'm going to do this was the circumference times 1/2. What do you think C would be then? Someone who's paying attention? What do you think? Come on, take a shot. Doesn't matter. And look at the pattern for each one. Tell her.
the circumference times 5.
That's it. Circumference times 5 3/4.
I don't understand that.
I don't know. I don't know. Listen to me. I'm going to show you something, and then I think you'll understand it. Okay? I'm going to draw it up here, and then you should be able to see it better. Okay? So here's what they're saying. I'm going to draw a circle. Paying attention? I'm going to draw a circle. All right? Then what I'm going to do is I want to have that point. Well, I'm going to make it a little darker. I'm going to have this point much darker. All right, I'm going to make a point that's going to go around. You hear me? So if I start here and I go all the way around, that's called one rotation. What is one rotation the same as? Circumference. Right. The distance around the circle is called the circumference. Do you hear me? So if I go around once, that's one circumference. If I go around twice, that would be what? 2 circumferences, right?
Okay.
If I go 5 3/4, that's kind of obnoxious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when I do 3/4, I'm going to stop right here. Okay.
If,
So it's,
you write a formula for this question, like would you do like 2 rotations equals?
yes, that's what I would do that. That's exactly right. For number 2 rotations equals 2 times pi d. That's what I would look at. Come on now, appreciate it. Put your shoes on. Somebody walks in, we're not, I don't understand something. I'm trying to tell you, I try to compliment you. I'm not interested in playing around. We're almost in 7th grade now. I'm expecting you to be better than you were at the beginning of the year. Self-control, that's what you're working on. Am I right? Come on, I don't want to see that. I don't want to smell it either. All right, here we go. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Okay, so just for that, Abigail, I want you to read 20.
The world's largest carousel is between what's constant, has a diameter of 80 feet. How far does the rider travel on an outside horse after 10 revolutions around the
What do you think I'm going to do?
circumference?
Say it, come on, loud and proud. Yes, circumference.
Circumference equals diameter times
And then what?
circumference.
Well, how many times am I going around?
10.
So what do I do with that answer? All right, here, let me.
Okay.
I don't want to know what the answer is. I want you to tell me how to do the problem.
Oh.
Come on, I don't care about the answer. I want you to tell me how to do it.
You have to.
1 revolution is how much? I'm totally fine with you not knowing this. 1 revolution is the same as 1 what? 1 put your calculator. You don't need a calculator. I want you to tell me how to get the answer. Listen, go ahead.
You have to do the diameter times the pi.
Okay, then what?
The answer times 10.
Yes, that's all. That's it. Easy. All right? I don't care about the answer. I want you to be able to tell me you understand how to do the problem. All right? So 1 revolution, again, is what? 1 circumference. All right? That's all they're talking about. All right? All right. Get busy. Get busy. Get busy. Get busy. All right? Try to finish up. Now, I don't know about the books, so just shoot. All right. Does anybody know what? I know. What is the password and stuff on the book?
I don't know. It's your password.
She got it wrong. It's like 20.
Oh wait, no, I remember now.
It's
Equals
20.
Oh, Mr. Strong. Mr. Strong.
It starts with your last name 2021 and then the password is Eagle something.
Oh yeah, that worked for me.
Mr. Strong.
So I just waited and then eventually.
No, you have to log out and log back in. That's what I did. I logged back out. I logged out and logged back in. And it
Swipe
worked.
now and put it back in.
Anyway, what was
Wow.
Mr. Strong. For number 20, how do I know how to write?
8.5?
times. How many times are you going around?
You wrote the solution. We did. Aiden goes to them on like 10 times. But can I write like that?
Times 10. Yes, yes. You are awesome, girl. Now double check.